about 4 cloves of garlic here, guys. Just going to finely dice this, just the best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect, as long as you just roughly dice it. Because this is going to be part of our marinade anyway, so when it cooks out, you won't really taste the big chunks of garlic. I'll pop this straight into our bowl. We have 1 small onion. So we're just going to dice that best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. These recipes that I'm providing, they're not rocket science. You don't have to have a degree to cook these recipes. Anybody at home can do them. I'm just a home cook and enjoy showing you guys how to cook. It's always important to make sure too that you have a sharp knife, because if your knife's not sharp enough, you're going to cut yourself. So every time before you go to use your knife on a new cook, always make sure that you sharpen your knife, because your tools are what's the most important part of cooking, because if you don't have the right tools, the right sharpness, you can't provide the right results. Then you're going to end up getting burnt. Okay, so to this we have some soy sauce. I'm going to add roughly about a quarter of a cup of soy sauce. These are just rough measurements, so you can adjust this to your liking, to your taste buds. We have some fish sauce. So whatever good quality fish sauce you can get your hands on, you just want roughly about 2 tablespoons of that. We have some oyster sauce. Oyster sauce you want roughly about the same, so about another 2 tablespoons of that. Again guys, whatever oyster sauce you can get your hands on. We have some white pepper, about a tablespoon of that, it's just more so for flavour. We have some hoisin sauce. You can use your favourite brand of hoisin sauce. So we want about 2 tablespoons of that. So everything's kind of consistent with how many tablespoons of things that we're putting in. So 2, 1 of that. That's it. And then for a little bit of sweetness, just to balance everything out, we want some honey. About 2 tablespoons of that also. Now we're going to give it a mix. Look at that nice dark colour that we have here. Absolutely beautiful. And the smell of this, guys, absolutely sensational. So to a hot pan, we want to add 500 grams of diced chicken thighs. Now you can buy the chicken thighs separately, or you can dice them yourself, which is what I do. So I tend to buy the whole chickens, and then I dice them and cut it all up into the individual pieces and sections. So I'm looking at putting together a video which will explain on how to basically separate the chicken into all its pieces, so you can do it at home. Because when you're buying all the chicken pieces that are already cut up, you're paying more money because you're paying for them to cut it up. But if you buy a whole chicken and break it down yourself, it's so much cheaper. So we want to brown this and get some nice caramelization, some nice colour on this. So to this dish, we've got two lovely giant carrots here. We're going to top and tail them. And then we're going to cut them into matchsticks. So we'll cut these in half. And then we're going to remove the skin. Just the best way that you know how. That's why it's important to always make sure that you have a sharp knife, because if my knife was blunt and I was trying to cut the carrot, I guarantee you I would have cut my fingers off by now. So just rough matchsticks, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. If you've got some thick pieces like I have, you can just trim them down. It's home cooking, it's simple, it's easy. It's nothing complicated. So from here we're also going to add some bok choy. So we just want to remove the tails off of this and keep the bok choy like this. We're going to wash this bok choy as well because the roots can get quite dirty. We're going to leave the bok choy whole. And we have some beautiful mushrooms that we're going to add as well. So we just want a couple of these mushrooms. These are the portobello mushrooms. So about 5 big ones will do. And we're just going to slice these. Nothing fancy, guys. Right, so now that we have some beautiful colour on the chicken, we're going to slowly start to add in the vegetables. So we're going to start off with the carrots first, because the carrots are the hardest. We're going to let them cook down a little bit until they're a little bit more softer. Once they become a little bit softer, then we're going to add in our bok choy and then our mushrooms. The mushrooms, they don't take long to cook at all. They'll release some of that moisture. So now that our carrots have cooked down a bit, what we're going to do now is we're going to add in our bok choy. I'm going to sweat these down. So once these start to soften up, then we'll add our mushrooms in. Alright guys, now we're going to add in our mushrooms. I'm going to sweat them down until they're a bit softer, so they can release all that beautiful flavour at the back as well. So now that the mushrooms are cooked down, we're going to add that beautiful sauce that we made. I'm going to turn this down to low and allow this to simmer with the sauce in there, so all the rawness of the garlic and the onions cook out, and so the ingredients of the sauce have enough time to incorporate with all the lovely vegetables and the chicken that we put in there. So give it a good mix, and we're just going to simmer this on low until the sauce is coated everything and the rawness is cooked out. So roughly you want to do, I don't know, roughly about 5 minutes. So we're just going to let this simmer down. Right guys, so now we're going to serve it on some beautiful hoka noodles that we have here. Some of that lovely sauce on each of them. Now we're going to top it with some spring onions. I have here some crispy chicken skin that I've just air fried. We're going to crumble up some of this on top. There you have it guys, my recipe for Asian style chicken.
Thanks for watching my video. If you'd like to hit the subscribe button and the bell button so you don't miss a thing when it comes to my videos, and you'll see me smoking next time.